Don't be an idolatrous Christian. The greatest shocker any Christian will get after all the long service in church, after the all activities in church, after being active in church, after thinking that you are working for God, is when on the last day you realize that God only saw you while you were here on earth as an idolatrous Christian, as someone that was worshipping idol. Is it possible? So the question now is it possible to fall into that trap of being an idolatrous Christian? Yes, it is. Why? Because in several places of the scripture, I'm talking about the New Testament, the apostle wrote to churches telling them to avoid the danger of being an idol worshiper. They were Christian, but he was telling them they should flee from such. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 14. Paul was saying, he says, wherefore my dearly beloved, talking to Christians here, he says, flee from idolatry. Flee from idolatry. This is Paul talking to the Corinthians church. And even John the beloved, when he was speaking to the church, in 1 John chapter 5 verse 21, he says, little children, keep yourself from idols. Meaning that Christians can fall into the trap of worshiping an idol while they will be thinking in their mind that they are worshiping God. So when do we get to that point? When do we get to that point whereby when we start thinking that we are worshiping God, but actually we are idol worshippers? Where do we get to that point? We get to that point when the first thing in our mind is no longer God. The reason for our living is no longer God, but for ourselves. So let me give you a clue. In Romans chapter 6, verse 16, Paul was speaking there. He says, do you not know that to whom you present yourselves slaves to obey, you are the one slave whom you obey? Meaning that whosoever you give yourself to, you are a slave to that thing. In other words, whosoever you give yourself to, that thing becomes your master. Romans chapter 6 verse 16. That thing becomes your master. So whatever you yield yourself to, whatever is your driving force, whatever is driving you, whatever is pushing you, is actually your master, and you are a slave to that thing. So you ask yourself, is God my drive in life? Is God my drive in life? If God is actually your drive in life, I'm talking about God being your drive while you go to church, God being your drive while you pray, God being your drive while you worship, God being your drive while you walk, then God is your master. Then you are off that trap. But if yourself, because when the Bible is talking about you being an idol worshiper, it's not really talking about you going to worship, to bow down to a wood or whatever. It's talking about you can be an idol worshiper worshiping another man. You can be an idol worshiper worshiping yourself. You can be an idol worshiper worshiping mammon, worshiping money. You can be an idol worshiper worshiping your job. You can be an idol worshiper worshiping your family. You can be an idol worshiper worshiping the thing that you love most. So you check. So how do I know I'm not falling into this trap? So am I going to church? Am I going to that program? Am I going to that service so that I can serve myself? I can get the blessing to satisfy myself, my egocentrism. Then I am falling into the trap of idolatry. Are you following me? So, but if I'm going to that place because of God, then I am in the right point. So what is my drive? Why am I working? Am I working so that I can just get for myself? Then my job or myself, I'm the idol worship. There are a lot of people that bluntly say they want to worship Satan, and this one is clear. But a Christian can still fall into this trap if you are not careful. So check your heart always to ensure that God is the drive why you do what you do, not yourself, not money. Because the Bible says you can't serve God and mammon. You can't serve God and mammon. You can't serve your job and God. You should go to job, you should do your business, but the driving force behind it should be God. It should be love for God and love for humanity. It should be love for God and how to better humanity. When you Put yourself in that place. Then you will be free from this danger of being an idolatrous Christian. I pray that the Lord will help you. I am Pastor Gavin Aliogo. Please check out for more of my videos and share this video. I believe it will help someone, so that Christians will not fall into this trap, thinking that they are serving God, but they are actually serving mammon, or they are serving themselves, or they are serving the devil, or they are serving another fellow man. There are some that still fall into the trap of 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 worshiping fellow man. Why? Because of what they want to get. So avoid those danger of worshiping yourself, or of worshiping any man of God or any man, of worshiping the devil, of worshiping your church, or worshiping an organization. Pray the Lord will help you. Bye for now.